All right. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Yep.
All right, going live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining us. From Real 58, I am Will Hall. And tonight, from the Xander Zone, we are thrilled to bring you Kimbo Rose. Kimbo, whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not at liberty to say there are reasons take away aspiration. Leave me to feel a daydream all night long. I'm bound for interpreting my own feelings as authenticity. In an optimistic way, only you'd understand there are reasons to anticipate. And occasionally the urge to tar and feather. Well, consider this before you write me off. Well, I adore you, well, I adore you, well, I adore you every day. You invaded, yeah, you invaded, well, you invaded my only heart. You should be there without my knowledge or concern. My mother told me all about you. Speak up, girls, speak up, girls, if you got something to say. The totality of the matter is, without each other we may merely be lonely, and we balance one another on a pedestal of grand failure if we are not aware of the empowerment that we share as capable as imagination, darling manifestation into action. And do we go as far as to say that our mind and thoughts are just always done with unwanted, unattainable desire that we indeed do not think through in the degree of what we actually need for survival. Consider this, consider this, consider this before you write me off. Ba-ba-da-da. That was Write Me Off. Thank you, everyone who's joining us today. It is my pleasure to be here. Thank you, Will, for that intro. We're going to change it up. This is a tune called Oklahoma Hills. I am so thankful to be playing again. I'm blessed to have you all watching. Make sure, comment some questions if you have anything. Let me know you guys are out there. Like I said, it's been about 2 years since I've seen you guys, and it is so good to see you. All right, so this one, Oklahoma Hills. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. burn down. I'm gonna follow the flames. I'm gonna dance in the ashes till you remember my name. Till you remember my down the hills of Oklahoma. Don't assume that I'm gonna love you. Don't assume that I have time for your boo rhymes. Gonna watch you burn down. One, two, three, four. Tiger Eye sunset, back to Bubba Quintet, they keep it tied in rose chords. That's why once I see your face and I know now it's not being said. Staying on the carpet or hole in the driveway, well you punched it. When we couldn't afford your rent. Sit with me. One, two, three. Right here. Down the hills of Oklahoma. Don't assume that I'm gonna love you. Don't assume that I have time for your voodoo rhymes. Gonna watch it burn down. I'm gonna watch it burn down. I'm gonna follow the flames. I'm gonna dance in the ashes till it covers my face. I'm gonna watch it burn down. I'm gonna follow the flames. I'm gonna dance in the ashes till you remember my name. Till you remember my name.
Woo!
Thank
All
you,
right.
everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it, you guys.
It's a very small audience in here, but I mean, everyone is just roaring. Everyone who is in here who is able to roar with applause, they are roaring with applause. Isn't that right? Everyone give a roar for the applause. For the
I wish you at home, the crew and the family, thanks for tuning in, could see what I walked into, could see the behind the scenes. I'll be posting
there's a whole
this.
angle for this,
It
too.
is
It's
this?
all the way back there.
Oh,
Everybody
thank
wave
goodness.
at the big,
Okay, because
the big wide camera. It's all the way over there.
it is unreal in here. It's unreal.
What do you say we do a lap for all the video people that we got on there? We'll just jump around to all the cameras. So first, this camera that's on me right now that you're looking at, audience, nobody's on it. But everyone else who was here helped set up the lights, set up all the cool stuff. On this is also an unmanned camera. It's just a big wide shot so you can see all the beautiful people in front of and behind the cameras. This camera 3, I believe Matt is on that one. Give it a little shake, Matt. Shake the camera around a little bit. Maybe that wasn't Matt's camera. No. Okay. but believe you me, Matt Riddle is behind a camera somewhere around here. It's terrific. And then with one of these other cameras, I want to say this one is Marvin's camera.
Yep,
yeah, there it is. Oh, I guessed right. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, clearly. This camera is Josh's, I want to say.
Yeah.
Nope. That one is Josh's. This one is Matt's. Matt, wave that one. There we go. Okay, so that's Matt's camera. This is Josh's camera. This is Andrea's camera. Andrea, you want to? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And this is Brian's camera, which is wonderful. Look at all this. Look at all these wonderful people. Wonderful people with wonderful cameras, wonderful lights, wonderful talent. Kimbo, thank you so much for coming here for this.
The pleasure is mine.
This is a treat. I'm so psyched. It's been, I think, 2 years since the last time I saw you perform at all.
Well, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. I have not performed in 2 years. So the last time you saw me was the last time I played. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And so, some stuff happened and it's all good. I mean, obviously we all went through COVID, and how blessed are we that we can actually perform. Like, let's get some gratitude in for that, because a lot of bands can't, a lot of bands give up, a lot of bands quit, a lot of bands, and granted my band can't be with me. I'm just thankful to be here, and I'm having a great time. Like my juices are flowing, my heart's racing.
Coming into the chat right now, people are just freaking out about the
Are they blowing
positivity.
up? Yeah.
This is great. We're getting roars, we're getting woos.
Woo!
Sarah Brienne says, "Love you, bestie." I
Oh,
assume that's
love
for
her.
you.
Yes, I love her.
Because I don't know who you
So
are.
Sarah B plays in Emerald Siam as well as Wild Call.
Whoa.
So anybody who wants to drop in, I got you. I got you. Spread the love. Spread the love.
Nice. Oh, we got Brad Sorabella in here.
That's my husband.
I think he has a crush on you.
I love him in pieces. I'm obsessed with my
He
husband.
says, "You look and sound amazing. Dope setup."
Aw.
And then we have, Gracie Morrison says, "The Xander Zone is such a happy place." And a big heart at the very end of that. Gracie, thank you
love
for
that.
watching. This is a wonderful time. So, I mean, the big thing is that, like, I think the last time I saw you, it was DIY finale.
Yep.
A lot's changed since then. You're married now.
I'm happily married to the best dude. Brad is awesome. I love him to pieces. I'm so thankful he's watching. Yeah.
And
And we had a baby. Woo! So we had a daughter. April 4th of 2020, and the crazy stuff about that. And I'm trying to check myself. I don't want to like cuss, but sometimes it might slip. Just being honest.
no, you should cuss. This is like the cuss stream. Like, just
Is
go,
Sadie watching,
go bananas.
Though? Is Sadie watching? I started boxing. I became a boxing coach. I was doing my nutrition, and I'm still doing that. I got that full-time, 2 full-time jobs, work every day. I love what I do. And then Brad and I got married, and then we had Sadie, which I call her Say Lou, and we're completely addicted, and we're stoked to have her. And if you follow me on Instagram or anywhere else, you know that I post her a lot. So yes, so since I've seen you married, had a baby, continuing kicking ass with my nutrition and boxing at STC. And if I may give a shout out, I don't know if Steve or Zach, Sassy D, came in, but that's my band, and they couldn't be here, but they wanted to.
Yeah.
So these are songs from Hawk and Heron.
That's just
Hawk
an
and Heron.
excuse to get them in here for another session. That's what it really is, because if
Hands
those
down.
first two songs are any indication, people are loving this music right now.
I love
So,
that. Thank you. I haven't played in 2 years. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna f up. I'm probably gonna make a mistake. I'm probably gonna have to start something over.
in
I
that
don't know.
case, we'll just have to make fun of you. That's
Yeah.
the rules.
No, you're
We're
gonna have to laugh about it.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
to tease you mercilessly every time you make a mistake or fall out of tune or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Just auto tune. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I got the auto tune button right here. Don't worry
don't
about
you
it.
dare. Don't you dare. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. I'm just hyped. My energy's good. I feel the love. If you guys get in contact, this place is awesome. And I'm only 2 songs in. And I'm gonna pick up that 6-string banjo. I play it Deering. I love this thing. I want to do some more tunes. But if we want to continue, doing some more talking, I'd do that as well.
I mean, you're like, you blew through all the questions I was gonna have right away. Just like I wanted to like see what's going on with Instagram, like what was going on.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah,
You
husband,
gotta check
baby,
us out, Hawk and
all that
Heron.
good stuff. It's Hawk and Heron.
It's
and
been
then
a bit.
we got
It's been a
comment
minute. It's been a
from
minute.
Renee Mandrake. It's been too long without hearing your voice.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I love that. So yeah, so if you guys are local and you guys want to, learn some boxing or get into the best shape of your life, STC Boxing and Fitness. I own it with my husband. I want to shout out in case anyone wants to get healthy because let's be honest, COVID, it dragged us all down, dragged us so down, and we are so fortunate to have risen up in any degree.
Absolutely.
Anywhere where you are, whether it's your body, your mindset, your heart space, I'm just going to throw it out there. Exercise, get that heart rate up, get that serotonin, that dopamine going, and and continue playing music and do art. Like
It's a better use of your energy than when you were
is.
fighting strangers. Like that used to happen a lot. It was just after shows. It was nuts. She was just chasing people down. She's like, "You want to fight?"
I pulled my ACL doing that. Right? I was just like, I was running
hunting
after people. Did you see my show? Did you see my show? I'm gonna kick your ass. Because that's how I roll. I don't know. All right. I'll pick up an instrument.
Yeah, I think it's instrument time. Everyone's so excited to have you here.
I
It seems
love
like
that.
your fan base is here in full force. We got a poppin' live. We got a poppin' chat. We got a poppin' stream right now. Looking good, sounding good.
And everyone share this. Share this. Isn't there a button that's like a share button?
There's a share button.
Share
yeah.
it, share it. Come on, do the right thing.
We know about social
Do the
media.
right thing.
We're young. We're hip. Hey, get this on the TikTok, kiddos. Come on.
Sarah, you gonna start that soon?
Am I gonna start a
I was
TikTok?
talking to Sarah.
Oh,
She was-
Sarah.
I wonder if she's gonna start.
Shout out Sarah. Where is she?
Oh, yeah.
No TikTok? Yes, TikTok?
Yes, TikTok.
Everyone's on TikTok. I was looking
I was
at the
doing Sarah B.
wrong person. I'm a silly goose.
Let's see. So let's do. This tune is called "Trouble I've Caused," and we're gonna get a little loud. I'll pull back. What I love about this tune is it talks about addiction. It talks about recovery. My brother and I are homies. Like he's the light. He's my bliss. I love him. And my whole family has suffered through recovery, addiction, and growing up the way I did. I like to talk about, I like to be transparent. I believe authenticity comes from the ability to be a little honest in situations like this where you're maybe feeling a little vulnerable. So in all reality, this song stemmed from a conversation my brother and I had about addiction, about overcoming, about what it's like to really feel pain sober, feel pain in recovery. And so the trouble I've caused is a mix. My brother and I wrote this together, and I love it, and I love him. And if he's watching, his name is Justin. Let me know.
All right, shout out Justin. And now, continuing the live session, Kimbo Rose.
This cup, fill it up. Let's stop and rev it up. Sit with me, there's metaphors. A machine of rusted mess, busted flat. Where chimney pieces spring out, spinning in circles. And how long can I push this on the bedrock of the seafloor? What follows causes sorrow, the plight of it all. And I know all too well the trouble I've caused. I know all too well the trouble I've caused. Come on and sit with me. Follow me down this path of stale bread and mediocrity. Can't you see? I've been selfish and that corruption leaves crumbs at my feet. Keep the pain down. Keep the pain down. I'll do anything. Keep the pain down. I'll take anything. Keep the pain down. Lackluster relation, emotionless, tick-tock, like a broken clock instead. My inner working, my gut reaction is to keep going, going, going. Yeah, but how long, how long, how long can I push this on the bedrock of the seafloor? What follows causes sorrow, the plight of it all. And I know all too well the trouble I've caused. I know all too well the trouble I've caused. Come on and sit with me. Follow me down this path of stale bread and mediocrity. Can't you see? I've been selfish and my corruption leaves crumbs at my feet. Keep the pain down. Keep the pain down. I'll do anything. Keep the pain down. I'll take anything. Keep the pain down. Keep the pain down. Keep the pain down. I'll do anything. Keep the pain down. I'll take anything. Keep the pain down. Thank you. I appreciate that. I see a second. That shit gets me fired up. I recently got to work with Will. Is it cool if I'm talking through songs?
You can talk. You
All
can.
right.
Do, yeah, this is the
I
Kimbo.
want to respect you.
This is the Kimbo
I
Deluxe
respect all of
program.
you.
This is yeah.
So
What? However you
I
want this to go.
recently got the opportunity to work with Clear Haven, if any of y'all watching, recovery with nutrition. And my husband and I and Coach Danielle at STC, we also get to work with them in boxing and fitness and just like having like a new group of homies and like hearing their stories and like dropping in on that heavy, man, it just makes this song like more intense and I dig it and I'm into it. So let's continue. So this tune is called Pay Bills and Die, and I wish my whole band was here. And so just have a little imagination. We're gonna get down regardless, and this one is just really we weren't born to just pay bills and die. It's the lyrics, right? We were born to live out our light, and so it's a reminder to me that every day I set the atmosphere. I am the architect of my life. And also, I have an opportunity to make right what I may have made wrong. So this tune is called Pay Bills and Die. Does anybody know how to beatbox? Right? All right. I was just joking. Let's go. You weren't born to pay bills and die. You were born to live out your life.
if I told you where the water runs, would you pick up everything and come find me? And if I told you where the water runs, would you pick up everything and come find me? Oh. Again. One more. I can't see the pup on the pail. This dance fog, yo, it just appeared. Come on, Lee, out from the dark. Come on, Lee, we're all underdogs, yeah. And if I told you where the water runs, would you pick up everything and come find me? And if I told you where the water runs, would you pick up everything and come find me? Oh, yeah. Last verse. I wasn't born to pay bills and die. You were born to live out your life. Desire fertilize this land. We're all hypnotized. So this is where Steve, my awesome drummer, has this amazing solo. He's not here, so one more verse. And then we'll move on. Okay. You weren't born to pay bills and die. You were born to live out your life. Desire, fertilize. We're all hypnotized. Awesome. All right. Getting down on that one. I have two more, you guys. Thanks for everybody's watching. I really appreciate it. And Brian, I was seeing you do a little bass. I was seeing you. I know you. I'm into it.
He's just thinking of all the bass lines that could potentially be coming up to the whole thing.
There's so much room in there.
That's
when I loved writing with the band. It was like there's just so much space. And I still do AR. I still do apps and throws. But when I met my band, Steve and Zach, I call him Sassy D, or he calls himself Sassy D, or maybe I call him, I don't know. But the cool thing was they're such talented creators that I actually had to change. So AR, I still do. It's kind of like a solo thing. But Hawk and Heron is the new band name because of their influence, because they're so dope. Okay.
So a question to that, I mean, what are your favorite differences with writing with other people? And then like, what are some challenges that you didn't expect writing with new people?
I love that question. So I appreciate and love having, because I think my band, they're dope. Like, they're really great people. They're just stand-up individuals in general. I love writing with them because they are not afraid to vocalize their ideas. Right? So it's not like, I'm like this band leader that's like, you know what? Fuck you. It's my show. It's not like that. It's like, yo, I have this idea, I have this song. And if you guys have input, if they're so good at grounding me out as a songwriter. So that's what I appreciate about them a lot. And they're just so talented. And then some difficulties are, for an example, I have a song that I actually got to record with Troll 2 many years ago called Come On In.
Shout out Troll 2.
Oh, Troll 2 is the best. And I love that band. And so we did the song together, and it was great. And when I was introducing the song to the band, we wanted to change it. Doing it solo, I feel like I might take too long. I feel like I can squish it a little bit. So I feel like songwriting solo makes it so that I have to be very detail oriented and then let's be real, like it's just me up here, right? If I mess up, that's all you're gonna hear, right? Right? Like, so there's that too. But yeah, I just love doing this. You know, it's been over 20 years. You know, I mean maybe 25 of playing music. I'm just a saying, and you know, and I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. If I had to quit tomorrow, you know, because you want to live in this moment. If for any reason just couldn't play anymore, I would be very thankful for every record I put out, every show I played, every band I got to tour with, all that. I'm very thankful.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So now that you have a band and you're still continuing to do solo work, have you figured out a way to like parse out what songs go where? Like, do you know like, oh, this is absolutely an Absinthe song, this is absolutely Hawk and Heron, or is it just whatever strikes you on the day? How do you, what's your process for sorting out where your ideas go?
Yeah, I love that question too. I give everything to Hawk and Heron.
Everything?
I give them all. But you know why? It's because I love those guys. I really do. They're honestly great people. Shout out to Steve. He's my drummer. He's in a band called Dead Trains. And then Zach.
Wait, Steve from Dead Train?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I love the reaction. I hope he's watching this. If not,
oh my God, I love.
So
I
what's
didn't know
funny?
that.
And so I hope you guys don't mind us just chatting a little bit here. Okay, awesome. I appreciate it.
They have no choice in the matter.
If you're watching, thank you. But I played a show, and I saw Steve perform with Dead Trains. And I just thought he was nasty good, and I didn't know him at all. And I got the opportunity to be like, hey, we're looking for a drummer. And he was like, I was going to ask you. And then I'm like, I was going to ask you. And then it was like a match made in like, you know.
Drummer heaven.
Yeah, drummer heaven.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? I apologize. I might have forgotten the question. Oh, wait, no, about
I mean, you've been answering a lot of other questions, like, as you're coming up. I'm like, wait, how'd you meet Steve? Like, that's because...
No, totally.
Because I think the show you're talking about, that was one of the DIY
It was.
Yeah.
It was your guys' gig, and that's how I met Steve. And then with Zach, we were playing Porch Fest. My homie Chewy put that on with his crew, and he was in the crowd, and we asked him to join on a Hank Williams tune, and I didn't know him. And in front of the crowd, I was like, all right, everybody, should he join the band, you know? And everyone said yes, and he was like, okay. And I'm thinking, like, I don't know, man. I just put this guy in the spot. Like, I don't know. And he's still with me. It's been a couple years.
So bullying works. That's the message.
So when you know what you want, just get after it. Just, you know, bite, all or nothing, right?
Remember that, Sadie? I hope you're watching. Just go after what you want.
Just go after what you want. But yeah, so I here's the thing. I have two songs. I wish I can play them. I'm not ready. And I believe that they can translate into an acoustic version AR because I'm not necessarily looking to build AR. I kind of like it being a solo project. And to be honest, this is real. I want to learn how to beatbox. I really do. And I also feel that I want to do like a dance record because I'm always working out and I want to like put some tunes into something. So maybe, and that's like future stuff, but that's in my eyes. It's like dream big, get weird. Like I want to put out a dance record. Like I really do. Something I can work out to, right? Yeah, I see you, Josh. You're like, yeah.
Josh is like, oh, hell yeah,
He's like,
finally.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Multi-genre's the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's just like, you know, it's challenging, it's scary, so do it, right? Like, why not? But yeah, any song that I create, I offer it to the guys, and if they're like, yo, I love it, then we keep it. If they're like, then I'm like, okay, let me work on it a little bit, you know? So I tend to, just give them all the tunes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're pretty much flying through any question that I could possibly have. Like, the second
Is anyone dialing in for questions?
Nobody's dialing for questions
Does
right now.
anybody have any questions?
Everyone's just excited to be watching you right now. It's just a lot of
That's
compliments
dope.
for the mix. Shout out to
dope.
Josh,
Yeah.
who's my sound god. Everybody clap for Josh. Yay. And he's on this camera. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. There we go. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Will, let's talk about you for a second.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that never happens.
So, Will,
Yes.
it's been a couple years.
It has been a couple of years.
It's been a couple years.
Yeah, I'm not as blonde as I used to be.
Yeah, me neither. No, I was kidding. What, May I ask, what are 2 things that you've done in the last 2 years that you're proud of?
Ooh, past 2 years that I'm proud of. I mean, the first thing is buying the house.
Oh, this house is dope.
It's crazy to think that this has like all been contained within 2 years, like buying the house, fixing it up,
Yeah.
making sure the bathrooms work, making sure there are floors in the rooms that did not previously have floors,
Yeah.
walls, ceilings. This place was basically uninhabitable when I got it, and now it is.
could not tell, I'll
Now
tell
it's
you
very
that.
habitable.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's pretty.
upstairs.
It's pretty sweet, and you know, the running joke that I have with people is I pretty much just bought this house to film in, and it's a joke, but at the same time, it's very, very true. We've already shot 2 short films and like I think like close to 10 music videos in here in the
Yeah.
time that we've had it, and now we're just doing these Xander
love
Zone
this shit.
sessions all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like almost at a weekly basis now. It's getting pretty crazy, and yeah, I think that the 2 biggest things I'm the most proud of is getting this house and setting up these live sessions, because
Yeah.
anyone who's spent more than 20 minutes talking to me knows that like I adore Audio Tree, and I've been trying to do this for a really long time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
Now
looks
I've
good
done
on you.
it.
It looks good on you. It looks good on all y'all. I'm so thankful. All right, so I have 2 more tunes, and it is my utmost pleasure to be here. And if you have any questions, type it in.
We got
and,
one question
Ooh,
from Real 58 top fan Tom Keaty. He is in every single stream.
aw, thanks, Tom.
He
What's
watches
up,
all
Tom?
of them. And he's the drummer of Static Disposition, who was our first Xander Zone official session.
Making some history. What's up, Tom?
His question is, what is your favorite Pokemon?
Do I get discounted if I don't know what the fuck Pokemon
I don't think anyone knows what Pokemon are.
Okay. Can I just say Pokemon? Pokemon.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
what?
Did I
You
just mess that up?
Let's
mess that up again. Pokemon.
Pokemon is your favorite Pokemon?
Pokemon's my favorite Pokemon.
Ah, there you
How's
go.
Tom,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I blew it.
That is the nuance that you can only get from the Xander Zone. And now,
Let's do it.
live from the Xander Zone, we continue our session with Kimbo Rose.
All right, you guys. This is Setting Sun. I met with my shadows. I came unstanding. All the wounds and disowned pieces are just part of me. Understanding my instincts, trusting in the discomfort. The awareness has begun, pushing up my skirt. The energy around me, I touch and allow. Till the setting sun decides to go down, down. Till the setting sun decides to go down, 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 down. I'm within my darkness, and I'm happy to be. Sing a side of myself that is genuinely navigating with the compass that I set to the wind. The murky terrain inside me, strengthening the energy around me. I touch and allow till the setting sun decides to go down, down. Till the setting sun decides to go down, 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 down.
Little spurs of bone left you wide open, and I'm used to the discomfort of fear, and then I see the Jupiter inside you be setting emotions around, and the influence of touching the ground. I am not held captive by my thoughts. Redemption pain begin to soften up. The energy around me are touching aloud till the setting sun decides to go down, down till the setting sun decides to go down, 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 down. Awesome. Thank you for watching. That one's called Setting Sun, Hawk and Heron. 100%. Steve lays down this like straight up reggae hip hop beat and sassy D's on the horns. It gets nasty.
Now that I know it's Steve in Hawk and Heron, I'm like, I can hear it, I can envision it, and I'm like, fuck yeah, Steve.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, he's just nasty.
Steve is nuts. Shout out
Yeah.
Steve. We gotta get Dead
You gotta
Trains.
get Dead Trains in here.
Yo,
Yeah.
if we got Dead Trains down in the
Yeah.
Xander Zone,
Forget about it. I'm coming. Actually, let's shout them out again.
Yeah.
They have a show Thursday at O'Brien's.
Thursday,
So, yeah.
O'Brien,
Yeah.
Dead Trains. Show up, nerds.
Do the right thing.
Nice people. If you don't show up, you're a nerd.
All right, you guys. So.
Ooh, question.
Yes. Ooh, a question.
From Jetty Marie. What's your favorite location you've performed in?
Ooh. All right. My favorite location. Oh, that's.
So I guess this could be venue.
Sure,
It could be
sure.
like a party.
Yeah.
It could be someplace you weren't allowed to be and you just decided to show up anyway.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's a great question. Okay. Well,
Do you want to break it down to like venue,
Yeah, let's do venue.
break
Let's do
in,
venue.
party?
Okay.
Let's let's break it down to those three.
So many years ago, I'm an old punk. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an old punk. So back in the day, there was this joint called Music Head in Medford, Oregon. I was born in Oregon, but I did not grow up there. I grew up in California. When I was older, I moved back. We started this venue called Music Head. And the reason why I believe that it's one of my favorite, because I'm throwing out an instinct here, is because I left that town and that venue state. And people were promoting and booking shows out of it. And I remember the first show, 2001. I remember asking a band from Salem, Oregon to come down. It was the first time I ever had an out-of-town band to perform with. And so for Absinthe Rose, we drove across country on this tour. And I got to play Music Head as essentially an outsider of something that I'd helped build.
Wow.
Initially. So that I think that would be my favorite venue. Let's go basement.
Oh yeah, favorite
let's go
basement. What do we?
basement.
Because there's probably a lot of basements, right?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, oh my God, basements get rowdy. Jen Labardi, who does United. Oh gosh, what is it? United.
TikTok, TikTok,
No.
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok,
I
TikTok.
just like throwing out my homies' bands just in case anyone's like, oh, I want to check them out. Oh my God, it's been a bit, so forgive me. Anyway, so we played a show. I'll try to hit that up and I'll try to talk about it. But we played a show at the Whirlybird. Does anybody remember the Whirlybird? Yes.
Brian knows the
and,
Whirlybird.
So for Absinthe Rose, not Hawk and Heron, we would experiment. Every new song we had, we would play it there. And I felt like I made the best connections, and it was such a huge sense of community, and I love that. Okay, and so venue, house show. I once played a junkyard in LA. That was kind of fun.
junkyard in
No
LA?
joke. Yeah, no.
What was that
joke.
like?
Oh, it was scary at first. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what was going on, and I roll in trying to be cool about it. I'm just like, all right, we're the band. Like, what's up? How's it going? Where's the show? Okay, it's right there. Hold on, just give me a second. Walk over there, the gate's locked, there's cars everywhere, you know? And then all of a sudden it gets unlocked, somebody just mysteriously comes down there and opens it up, and people literally move vehicles out of the way.
Hey, don't even worry about it. We got the venue cleared.
It was crazy, and I remember one band played on top of a car, they brought a PA, it was nasty, and then when the show was over, they had to move the cars back, move the junk back, like, I mean, you should see all these punks, like, moving vehicles to play a show, like, that's LA.
That is the most LA punk thing I've ever heard. Yeah.
Shit. LA's where it's at.
That's crazy. So yeah, there's no other questions right now in the chat.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, that was a really fun series of answers for that question. So glad we got them.
So random.
Folks, if you have any more questions before the end of the stream, throw them in the chat. I'll probably read them. I have no filter and I don't screen any of these. So just say whatever. I love it. There's so what do we got? What do we got coming up next?
This, my friends, is my last tune. So if you have any questions, please hit me up. I'd love to answer. I love being here, Will. Thank you so much.
We love having you here. This is a blast.
I appreciate all of you. So this one is, I'm just going to drop in. I won't take too long. I appreciate you guys letting me talk. But my grandmother isn't well. And my grandmother may leave this earth, and I love her to pieces. And she gave me my first amp. She was always very supportive of the country music I played, not the punk rock. But hey, leave it to grandma to be honest about shit, right?
It's very out of character for a grandma to not support punk rock.
Yeah, come on, grandma. And so I always play this song and think of her. And it's because when we go home, we put these records on, and my grandmother and I play all country. Mm-hmm. And Hank Williams Sr. is my favorite. And so I'm going to do my rendition of Ramblin' Man. And I love my grandma, and I just love her to pieces. And this is for her, and I hope you guys like this rendition. So thanks again. Kimbo Rose, Hawk and Heron, Absinthe Rose. Great to be here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Settle down and be doing just fine till I hear an old freight rolling down the line, and I hurry straight home and pack. And if I didn't go, I'll be a blow my stick, and I some folks might say that I'm no good, that I wouldn't settle down if I could. But when that open road starts to call in me, there's just something over them hills that I gotta see. And I love you, baby. You gotta understand. When the Lord made me, He made a rambling man. And I love to see the town
passing by, and to ride them rails neath God's blue sky. Let me travel this land from the mountains to the sea, 'cause that's the life I believe He meant for me. And at my grave you'll stand, just say God called home your Love you, Grandma!
Shout
Shout out to grandmas!
Wow. So that's the conclusion of the set.
That is my conclusion of my set. Yes.
Wow, that was incredible, unforgettable.
Thank you guys.
Amazing.
I really appreciate it.
Heart
Thank you so
heart
much.
reacts are exploding all over the chat right now. It's very, very
I love
nice.
that shit.
It's very wholesome. It's very sweet.
I love their grandmas.
Kimbo, do you have anything else that you want to plug before we wrap things up tonight?
I know, look at me, I'm like, and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Let's see, I talked about Troll 2. Let's see, talked about Sarah's band, got the business. Like I said, like, use your platform. I always love to use my platform to just share some of my homies, you know? I mean, what would we be without friends?
What would we be without the homies?
Without the homies, you know? Yeah, I just want to shout out my awesome husband, whom I adore and I'm obsessed with, and my awesome baby girl, Say Lou, who's probably sleeping. But I love my family, and I'm so thankful that I got an opportunity to create a family, because 2 years ago, I didn't know that was exactly where my life was going to go, and I'm so grateful that that's where it is now. I love my business, and I love what I do. So check us out. I am the lead singer of Hawk and Heron, Steve, and Zach, and we are looking potentially for a bass player. Just throwing it out there. If anyone wants to like roll with me, like let me know. Other than that, it's been a pleasure, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun, because I sure did.
All right. Well, thank you very much. So, Kimbo, from all of us, Real 58, thank you for joining us. And to you, the audience, thank you for making these streams as fun. Oh my God, I'm getting a little. I'm streamtastic. I'm actually getting a little choked up. This was like the most fun stream we've done.
Shut up.
I love that.
This is like, it really is. I mean, like we work really, really hard on these things.
Oh, I can tell.
And it's one of those things where this is the culmination of many years of building up skills and hard work. And a huge shout out to the crew tonight. Most of them visible on this big wide camera over there. Everybody start waving at it. You all deserve it. You all deserve heaps of praise. This is, I'm speechless. I don't know how else to compliment all the wonderful people here. This is a terrific time. I'm going to go cry in a little bit, but thank you for all of you being here. This was a blast. This was incredible, and I can't wait to have you back here again for
and
another
Troll
one.
2, August 7th.
And Troll 2, August 7th. That's going to be the next live stream, so stay tuned for that. From all of us here at Real 58, thank you, and good night. And we're off.
Woo!